Hello, dear colleagues. Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to read and understand this text and then answer some questions related to it. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want us to send you the texts in PDF format, please send us a message. And now let's start. Our story is about a 10-year-old girl who lived in a tiny village in the north of Spain. Her name was Carmen, and she lived there with her parents and little brother on their small farm. They had a few cows that made good milk. Sometimes the cows made so much milk that the family could not drink it all. Then they would give it away to their neighbors, especially to those who needed it most. One day, Carmen's father said, "I'm going to give some milk to Mrs. Julia. Would you like to go with me?" "Of course," said Carmen. "I'd love to go." Mrs. Julia was a sweet old lady who lived alone on the other side of the village. She lived in a small house with a tiny garden full of flowers. When Carmen and her father arrived there, they saw that the front door was open. "Come in, Carmen," said her father. "I'll just go and see Mrs. Julia in the backyard." "You can leave the milk on the table, dear." Carmen went inside the house and left the milk on the table. Then she went into the backyard. "Hello, Mrs. Julia," said Carmen's father. "Hello, Carmen," replied the old lady. "Thank you for bringing me the milk. It's very kind of you." Then Carmen's father went back inside the house. He took the empty container and was about to leave when Mrs. Julia called him. "Wait a minute," she said. "Can you buy something for me in town?" "Of course, I'll pay you for it. What do you want?" asked the woman. "I would like to have some sugar, salt, and pepper," said Mrs. Julia. On her way back from Mrs. Julia's house, Carmen started to think. She thought that instead of taking the container back, she would sell the milk to someone in town and buy some eggs with the money. From those eggs, she could get chicks that would soon grow and make more eggs. She would then sell eggs until she had enough money to buy some calves and lambs. In a couple of years, Carmen would be able to have a farm of her own, and after some time, she would have enough money to buy a house in Madrid and lots of fancy clothes. Carmen was so busy thinking that she did not see a big stone in her path. She tripped over it, and the milk spilled all over the dusty ground. In a second, all Carmen's dreams of becoming a farmer faded away. She did not have any milk to sell. She would not have the money to buy eggs that would hatch into chicks. Her plans were spoiled. Carmen felt sorry for herself. She began to cry. Her father found her by the side of the road. He asked her why she was crying. Carmen told her father what had happened. "Oh, my poor girl," said her father. "Don't cry. We will think of something else." On her way back home, Carmen thought that she should have looked out for stones on the ground. She should not have been so busy thinking about her plans. Otherwise, she wouldn't have fallen. She realized that the most important thing we can do to reach our goals is to overcome the things we find in our way. And now let's answer some questions about the text. What was Carmen's father's name? Unfortunately, the text does not provide his name. So the answer is we do not know. Who was Mrs. Julia? Mrs. Julia was a sweet old lady who lived alone on the other side of the village. Why did Carmen's father ask her to go with him? Because he wanted her to deliver the milk to Mrs. Julia. Why did Mrs. Julia ask Carmen's father to buy her something in town? Because she needed some sugar, salt, and pepper. Where did Carmen's dream of becoming a farmer fade away? Her dream faded away when she spilled the milk on the ground. Do you think Carmen was too ambitious? Yes, I think she was too ambitious because she wanted to become a farmer without having experience. How did Carmen feel after she spilled the milk? She felt sorry for herself. What lesson did Carmen learn at the end of the story? She learned that the most important thing we can do to reach our goals is to overcome the things we find in our way. Now it's time to repeat all the new words you have learned in this video. Okay, colleagues, this is the end of today's video. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to share your ideas, comments, and suggestions in the section below. Also, if you want us to send you the texts in PDF format, please send us a message. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you next time. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to provide you with everything new and interesting.